It's a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see a team from the Big Ten, the Usc Trojans, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Trojans will kick this deep to get us going. Returner looking to make a play here. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. So Notre Dame's offense will have the football first here. Well, entering this great rivalry game, it's the Irish who have possession of the jeweled shillelagh by knocking off the Trojans last time they met.
You know, you've seen this all over team sports. When you see a player from the losing team just kind of hanging around, watching the other team celebrate, just kind of soaking in the pain of the moment. I think more than a few Trojans felt that pain the last time these two teams met, Chris, and they don't want to relive that again.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Dump off caught by the running back. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Offense behind the sticks facing a second and long. The pocket breaking down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Great cut. They whiff on him. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Breaks into the clear. And they finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because...
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, USC. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
And he knocks through the PAT. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Steps out at the 22. Not quite where it would have been spotted had he just taken a knee. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On first down, it's play action. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. On the run here, lets it go. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle, but 1st down.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Gets rid of it on the move. The receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to throw it again. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
I don't know if it's the defense that's impacting him, but this quarterback is really struggling. Already has thrown a pick. His mechanics seem to be off. His footwork isn't in sync. Almost threw another pick. Boy, he's going to have to make some kind of adjustments.
He lets it go on the move. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Quick throw over the middle. He fires this throw and is intercepted. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Anytime you see a defense sit back in cover 2, the quarterback knows he's looking for short to intermediate throws. He's going to have to put something on it. It's not just the guys that are covering deep. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of, so you drive that throw. Otherwise, you're going to see results like this, which are an interception.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Finds an open target on the left side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Game sets up a 3rd down and goal from the 6. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Returner looking to create better field position. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Play fake, looking to throw. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it.
Goes all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the USC offense is back out on the field. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up the 16. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Ball down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Looking right, this one caught. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Irish.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the extra point goes up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Trojans offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession pick from the very first play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a 4th interception in this game. Second down there. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him out across the 20. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Third down, out of the shotgun. Looking for his big tight end. Caught! He's wide open, look out! Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw here. Caught quickly. Fights through a tackle. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The completion makes it second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's got it in the open.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Lynn Swann. I knew he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback still with the football. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
Close to the tight end. He's got it near the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
He'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play?
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their pass.
Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Back to throw again. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it, you're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Deep shot toward the end zone. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Every game in this series just feels special, Kirk. The battle for the Shillelagh, really the first great intersectional rivalry that's endured goes back 100 years.
You know, I think for a lot of us, this rivalry reminds us of the old Midwest against the West Coast. But these days, these two programs are still very highly regarded by both the players and staff across the entire college football landscape.
And they'll stop him short with the line to gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. First down. Looking to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Lawrence. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Touchdown, Trojans. Strong game by this quarterback.
But if somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And it's good for a first down at the 36.
It's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
He fires it down the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes a quick grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. To make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
He'll throw it deep in the middle of the field. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
On the move now. Back-to-back deep shots.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And that one straight down the middle.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. They'll run it from the gun. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, the jeweled shillelagh on the line, and already USC and Notre Dame has given us some impressive moments. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. And the priority here, take care of the football. 3 turnovers in the first half. That's why they're trailing. It's a short completion of the tight end. The tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Second down after that short completion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Going absolutely nowhere to a loss of the play. Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's got it with room to run. Enough for a first down at the 37. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
They keep him off balance with a run. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Trojans pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Boom. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
The sack on first down. It's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Trojans will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. He'll try a pass here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Grabbed by the receiver. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That pass is caught. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Moves out of the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring out third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Design quarterback run. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Notre Dame. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown. And this game alone, this guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. And the quarterback dropping back. He escapes the pocket. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more.
Well, we know this quarterback is a threat throwing the football. Here he uses his legs to get this 2-point conversion. Nice call.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. starts, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. And the Trojans looking to run some tempo here.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. And he goes nowhere. Stop and pull behind the line of scrimmage.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
On the move now. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st, keep this drive moving.
He's in the clear. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. And the quarterback keeps it here. Brought down after a short gain. Now it's 4 fingers in the air. Get ready for the 4th coming up. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, USC.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Hits the running back in the flat. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Picked off, a crucial turnover. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. And the Trojans looking to cash in this red zone trip. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense offense wants to give that throw to you, take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
Trying for a fourth down completion. And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight.
Oh, it's not over yet, but this fourth down interception is going to cost him critical minutes here at the least here in the fourth quarter.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So, second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. It's complete. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, catch made. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. First down here for this offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second down and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The returner is brought down. Let's start with the next drive. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Throws it to the right. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Crucial possession here. This game just got tighter. 3-point game, final quarter. What will the play calling philosophy be here? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as you try to keep the drive going. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He escapes the pocket. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. It looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very...
Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a 2-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. He pulls in the catch. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The pass is caught.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's got a man down the middle. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another first down. That's the kind of matchup you hope for. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.